I'm Mike.
And I'm Adam.
And this is Stuff and Waffle. Two friends talking about stuff, and often as not, waffling with frequent reference to Bond cars. The news we have been waiting for has broken this week.
Go on then.
We have had the unveiling of the new electric DeLorean.
While I've seen it, I've not really looked at it.
Well, we don't know everything, but we know it did, and it's not what we were expecting.
So,
because it's not a sports car; it's a saloon.
Right.
Well, sort of.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. No, I know what you mean. Yeah.
Yes. It's a 4-seater. Still 3-door, interestingly. But and gull wing, of course, but 2 big, long gull wings that also allow you access to the rear seats. It is a 4-seater, and it's called the Alpha 5.
Any particular reason that name's been picked?
I don't know. It's got nothing to do with DeLorean of old, as far as I'm aware. But interestingly, the man behind it, I assumed that it was DMC in Texas, and it sort of is. But Stephen Wynn, who owns DeLorean Motor Company and owns the rights to the name, has sold or licensed those names or those rights to someone else. A former Tesla guy is behind it.
Right. Okay.
And he's the one who's developed the EV, and is using the DeLorean name licensed from DMC in Texas. So, it's a separate thing. Due to go on sale in 2024. It has 300 miles range, they're saying.
Yep.
From a 100 kilowatt hour battery, which is quite a big battery to only get 300 miles from these days.
I was just going to say that. What have they done there then?
Yeah, I don't know. Top speed of 155, which is, again, nothing particularly special these days.
I suppose, mind you, I suppose a lot of the German stuff is limited to that speed.
They have said it's limited to 100. Yeah, indeed. It's a very smart looking thing, I have to say. I do like how it looks.
Yeah, it's quite sleek, it's stylish, it's not overdone. It's all right.
It's not going to be made in very big numbers, as we've said before. Probably less than 300 of these will be built. Whether it will then be a springboard to something lower cost, maybe. We'll see. It is expected to be quite pricey.
Oh, I haven't seen anything to do with price. Go on then.
Yeah, I don't know if this is official, but the speculation is somewhere around the $175,000 mark.
That's quite up there, isn't it?
That is quite pricey. That makes a Model S Plaid look quite cheap.
Yeah.
In fact, that makes a Taycan look quite cheap.
Yeah, that is true. You're going, but I suppose you're paying for exclusivity and
it's exclusivity, isn't it? Yes, that's right. It's going to be very rare, at least this particular model. But decent specs. We don't have any 0 to 60 time or anything like that yet. But if it's got 300 miles range, that's quite respectable. That aligns it with Model S, Taycan, e-tron, all that kind of stuff. So, I have to say, I really like how it looks. But we were all expecting it to be a sports car.
We were. And I'll be honest as well, I was expecting more angles.
Yeah, it is quite curvy, isn't it?
Yeah.
It other than the gull wing doors and the louver back, it owes nothing to the design of the original car.
No,
I
not
suppose
really.
the wheels do a little bit.
Oh yeah. I'll go with that. Yeah,
Yeah,
yep.
the wheels do, and they're not. Interestingly, they're not using the DMC badge. It is actually badged DeLorean. The whole name.
Yeah, front and back, isn't it? It's,
don't quite know why they've done that. Maybe to distinguish it from the original, but I don't know why you need to do that particularly.
But I suppose, I mean, do we still read? Are we reading too much into it because it is still only renders at this point, isn't it?
Yeah, I suppose it is. Yeah, I suppose it is only renders. Although they have said this is what's going to be unveiled at Pebble Beach in August.
Yeah, I mean, we don't. In the grand scheme of things, we've not got that long to wait, have we?
No, not at all. No,
Yeah.
a matter of weeks now.
Yeah,
and we'll be able to see this thing for real.
But yeah. First impressions.
First impressions. I think
the only thing that I was a bit annoyed about. I mean, I mean, it's not going to bother me hugely, but all right, they released it in a color. There was a part of me that was just clinging on to some brushed stainless.
Yeah, it would be nice, wouldn't it? But it does look like it's painted. There are pictures of it in a sort of, well, it's pink, isn't it? Let's be honest.
Yeah.
And there are some pictures of it in white. Actually, looks really nice in white, I think.
It does, yeah. But
I
really
like how it looks. If it looks anything like that, and it does have, I mean, it's an ex-Tesla guy behind it. There are some Model S cues there.
There are. Did you say that the guy behind it was he more EV tech than design?
Yes, he wasn't design, because obviously that's Franz von Holzhausen, who's still at Tesla. This chap, just seeing his name, I can't pronounce it.
Are you going to butcher this?
Yeah.
Yeah, good. I'm looking forward to this. Go on. Yeah, have a go. Go on.
You want me to have a go at it?
Yeah, break it down. Yeah.
It's Juicy Fries, isn't it?
Is it? This poor man.
I don't know. I haven't got a clue how you say that. Joost. That's his first name.
Oh, yeah, I like that. Yeah.
Second name.
You've gone with Juiced.
Juiced, isn't it?
Yeah.
DE, which is appropriate, I suppose.
Yeah.
VRIES.
Yeah, I can see where you had a stab at it and went,
Juicy Fries, isn't it?
Yeah. Juicy Fries. Good. Right.
Yeah, there you go. Him.
Poor man.
Yes, he was tech for Tesla, not design. I don't know who's designed it.
It was Ital Design who'd done the car.
Have they gone back to? Oh, okay. Yes, I remember that now. Yes.
Yes, we mentioned that.
Charo did the original. Yeah,
that's right. Yeah. So yeah, all right. Well, that's a nice nod as well. Same design house.
Nod. Yeah, same design house, but really doesn't bear much resemblance to the original. But that's fine. I mean, that was 40 years ago. It's fair enough.
It was. We do need to sort of rein in the rose-tinted glasses a little bit.
Yeah.
I did see that the interior was quite minimalist. We go back to our issue of going, I don't think there are any tactile buttons.
No, it puts me very much in mind of the Model 3, actually, on the interior.
Yeah, I know. I see where you're going with that. Actually, the center screen is less invasive, I think.
It is, but you've got quite a large screen behind the steering wheel, which, of course, Model 3 doesn't have. Model S does, yeah. So it's probably more akin to the new Model S, actually.
Okay, yeah.
The sort of floating center console with the screen on the back there, I think, is quite nice.
Don't get me wrong; it does look nice inside, but with Grandad being in his ways, I'd like a button.
I think if you look closely, behind and to the left of the center screen, what looks to be physical controls for temperature.
Good heavens!
Doesn't it?
I'm going to get a picture because I'm only going off those.
And they look very much like, or very similar to the air conditioning controls in the original DeLorean. Now, obviously, they would break because I think
they wouldn't condition anything.
But these, Just have a look, see what you think. I mean, it could be that there's a sort of second touch screen down there. It's hard to tell.
Oh, and yeah, I do see what you mean. That does look like a temperature knob.
It does, doesn't it? Yeah.
Okay.
Quite how you'd get to it, because it almost looks like it's sort of behind the screen, but I'm sure it would make sense.
I'm assuming it's to the left of the screen. Is this the weird optical illusion there?
I think it might be, yeah. But that does look a lot like a physical button.
Okay.
And are there some physical switches just below the screen? Hard to tell.
I don't know. That's difficult to tell whether that's part of the screen or potentially a row of buttons.
Don't know. We will see. We will see. Minimalist dash. It looks like they've gone for the full wraparound vent like Model 3 and Model Y have got.
Yeah. Yeah, not too bad. I'll tell you what, I'll climb down off the high horse until we've seen the actual interior.
I think, you might be all right with that.
That's fine.
Because we're both going to be ordering one, aren't we, at 175 grand?
Oh, yeah. I'll tell you what, though, if there's no buttons, I'm not ordering one.
No, that's going to put you right off.
That's the deal breaker for me, that is, yeah.
Is it?
Fucking Christ.
Otherwise, you'd have been right in there.
Right in there, yeah.
Oh, so close, they've ruined it.
But they've done a lovely job there. Absolutely lovely. Looking forward to Pebble Beach. I mean, as if it sounds like I'm going to be there. I look forward to seeing the photographs from Pebble Beach. There we go.
Yes, we'll come back to this, but I have to say I was quite pleased with what I've seen so far.
Yeah, and I'm quite surprised that it occurred, because after we spoke about it before and they said, "I will unveil it in Pebble Beach," I was sat here thinking, well, that's probably when we'll see it next. I didn't realise we were going to get renderings of it.
No, I didn't. They've done this a little bit early just to give people a little tease, and I think surprise the world in that it's not a two-seater car.
Yeah.
And fair play to them for that, because we didn't need another. We didn't need another. Well, it sort of is a hypercar, isn't it, at that price? But I'm pleased that it's a four-seater and not a.
Yeah. Well, I'm happy to accept the four-seater. I would have been fine with the sports car. I'm glad it's not an SUV.
That must have been awfully tempting, because as we've said before, it's so much easier to package this stuff in an SUV. But if they've got a technical guy from Tesla behind it,
Juicy Fries,
Juicy Fries, he will know how to package efficiently in a saloon car. So
so that's he'll be all over that. Yep. So we're in safe hands there. I tell you what, then, if we hang off the back of this a little bit, then, and go right, electric. We've mentioned Tesla a few times. Right, I have been seeing bloody Model Ys, and
they are about. Yes,
I nearly sicked up today.
Did
Honest, you? I thought there's one coming towards me. Someone's, what I assume, has wrapped it in matte blue.
Well, that certainly isn't available from factory. So
no, and I've just gone. That is just utter toss. What have they done? Just get it out.
Wrapping Teslas is becoming quite a thing, and
just wrapping that one as well.
But my only comment is, you bought an EV. Well done. Very environmentally friendly.
No, I
wrapping is horrifically unenvironmental. It's terrible. However,
I don't like the car to begin with, and I didn't like it when they done that to it. And you think in your head, you go, "Oh, it's the small SUV. It's bloody massive."
Yeah, it is. I mean, it isn't compared to a Model X.
I mean, Model X takes the piss, but the Y is big.
Yeah, it is. It is big. They all are, though, aren't they? I mean, when we saw the Kia EV6, the first thing we said was,
massive.
It's big. Yes.
It is.
I thought it was a little hatchback.
I plead with anyone who's considering it and just going, think about it. Do you really need it that big? What will that do that a 3's not giving you?
Well, it's a hatchback, isn't it? So it's got a
Yeah.
bigger boot, more accessible boot. That's why.
No, yeah, but
No pun intended.
Very good. I just please, people, please think it through. If you've got the wherewithal and you can go and buy one, just really think before you pop your card details in, eh?
The other thing I've noticed, and I don't know how this has sort of happened, but there's hardly any price difference between the Model Y and Model 3 now, at least in the UK. I
Oh,
think
and
there's about £2,000 difference now between them.
That's a drop in the ocean at Tesla prices, really, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I mean. The long range 3 is there's nothing between it and the price of the long range Y. So it really it's not a price thing. It really comes down to which style of vehicle do you want. The other reason I will give you for somebody perhaps wanting a Y over a 3 is its towing capacity. It's considerably higher.
For the love of God, that brings. Were you?
I'm just coming up with reasons why somebody might. I'm not saying I would. I'm saying these are reasons somebody might.
Yeah. Right. Okay. For goodness sake, right. I'll tell you what. We're on this train of thought now about getting arsey about daft cars.
I haven't got the problems with the Model Y that you have.
Yeah. Just buy 3. If you want Tesla, you buy 3.
You buy a used S is what I would do.
Well, that's what you would do. That's a very sensible choice. But if you're desperate,
that's what you might do as well. Actually,
yeah, I'd have no problem with that. None at all. Right, I'll tell you what I do have a problem with this week. It might have come to your attention that Jaguar on Instagram, specifically their main Instagram account, not Jaguar UK or any other country subdivision or anything like that, the at Jaguar on Instagram deleted all their posts.
Right.
And then they put up 3 very specific sort of close-up photographs of the Le Mans car, the silk cut Jag. One you remember the
I do. Yeah.
Well, yeah. You know, where it was white, purple, and gold because silk cut.
Yeah.
And go right, all right. Then, but like I said, there's 3 close-ups, no real distinguishing features or anything.
Okay.
Then they deleted those. And then they put up, I think, 6 photos of a new edition of F-Pace called Edition 1988, built as a homage to the Le Mans winning XJR9.
I'm struggling with this already.
Where's this got? Right, you say you've deleted everything on Instagram. You put up 3 close-ups. Then you've replaced them and went, they were close-ups because we were going to tell you all about this. The last time we won Le Mans outright in 1988, we're going to commemorate that. Okay, why have you done that?
Why are you doing that?
So they've built an F-Pace SVR Edition. It's in purple with gold wheels. Yeah, all right.
F-Pace is an SUV.
Oh, yeah.
You'll have noticed that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is the point in that? Go right, okay. They went. This is really they went. The XJR9 completed 394 laps on its way to the 1988 win. So only 394, whatever I said, amount of laps. The equivalent amount of cars will be built.
Right.
So it's got the big V8, 5-litre V8 supercharged engine in it.
Mm-hmm.
Brilliant. It's going to cost a starting price of just over 100 grand.
Right.
And they said, it'll be at Le Mans. We'll unveil it next to the racing car. I mean, who is thinking this bollocks up? They go, it's not even.
I'm struggling with this.
And you go, what? You do realize this is 1988. You're celebrating this on its 34th anniversary. Well done.
Yeah, that is a weird. Yeah, desperate for cash. I don't want. I'm just. Thinking.
Well, it must be. I got no other reason for it.
That seems like a desperate grab for cash. It really does. That's a weird 34th, and who celebrates 30th?
I have no idea. I am all for paying homage to a Le Mans victory. I'd be all over that. But on a weird anniversary with a shite SUV. Come on, Jag. What are you doing?
That's a bit desperate, isn't it?
Absolute toss.
And we're going to talk about this in depth soon. But,
yes, we are.
I think they are in serious trouble.
Right. Well, you can use that as ammunition. There you go.
Yeah, that's yeah.
What? I've got nothing. I've got absolutely nothing on that.
No, that's very strange. I can think of no other reason other than we need some money, boys, fast.
Yeah. I'm
not sure. I mean, who's going to buy them?
They need to find 394 gullible dickheads to buy that
with money.
Yeah,
and quite a lot of it as well. Couldn't you take an F-Pace SVR and just paint it in those colours if you want?
I suppose you could.
It'd be a lot cheaper.
Yeah. I don't know.
I appear to have fireworks going on.
I did wonder.
I've just
started to pick that up and go, what is happening? If someone's setting off fireworks to celebrate this, I'm assuming it's relating to the Queen and her Jubilee rather than someone heard us talking about a special edition of SVR.
It's Jaguar down the road. They're celebrating the launch.
It's all right.
It's getting worse.
They're ramping that right up.
Either that or the Russians have arrived. I'm not sure.
Oh, no. Fingers crossed it's just a couple of fireworks for a Queen's Jubilees.
Yeah, I'm hoping so, yes. Yeah. But I just wanted to comment that in case you could hear that.
That is... I mean, it's not coming through... Yeah. It's not coming through loud and clear, but we're certainly aware that at the moment it just sounds like handgun fire outside your window.
Well, this is what I thought is I'm under attack.
No. You didn't seem bothered, so we thought I would plough on.
No, it's all right. The security system take care of it. The outside is electrified.
Oh, brilliant. That's fine then. Right. So I don't know. That's
very strange. I can only think that's a desperate cash grab. You wouldn't celebrate that. That's really distracting. That you would.
I'm leaving this in.
Oh, absolutely.
That's brilliant. That's.
It's getting worse.
Someone's really gone to town. They've spent all their pocket money on bloody fireworks, haven't they?
They're not going to be able to afford a silk cut F-Pace now.
No, they're not. And I'll tell you what, I say there has been some over the top decorations on our road for this festivity.
Has there?
It's been. I mean, it's really overkill.
Yeah, well, nobody's been allowed to have a party for 2 years. Of course, they're going to go to town with it.
Well, yeah, but still, mind you, I saw some people who said, "Oh, we'll be doing street parties," and then apparently, people were sent from their councils. They were sent all of the paperwork. They said, "Oh, if you're doing a street party, you need to fill in all these forms." Like, no. We were going to put a table out and have a piss up.
Yeah, we don't need all these permits and licenses.
No. And I think because this even came up on Have I Got News for You? I think as well, and someone said as part of the documentation, they said when you're doing street parties, you need to have a counter-terrorist plan.
Well,
yeah,
it sounds like it's all kicked off here tonight. Somebody didn't have a counter-terrorist plan, and now there's terrorists here.
Oh my goodness! What a load of nonsense! But Oh yeah, we love a bit of pen pushing and form filling in, don't we?
Oh, you got to have the paperwork. Yeah. Keeps lots of people employed.
Oh, Christ's sake. Yes.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, Jag, no, stop it.
No, that's not right. No, that's
And
it's not right, and it's a little bit worrying.
Right then. Moving on from Jaguar disappointment, then, because we can't keep dwelling on that. Then it being absolute toss.
I know, it's so disappointing.
It is. But yeah, it's like you say, it's just there's no money, is there?
No, there isn't. And
I tell you what, then Toyota.
Oh, them again. They keep coming up.
They do. We got all a bit upset about the GR Corolla not coming to the UK.
We did. We thought that was a silly decision. Yes.
Yeah, oh yeah. There's an even fancier version of it now.
We're not getting that either.
No.
Oh, great.
Yeah. So that's the thing. Yeah, it's called the what's it? The Morizo, something like that.
All right.
And
Marina.
they basically no, fortunately not.
Oh, I wish it was.
Oh, can you imagine? No, what they've done is they've ripped out the rear seats for a start.
Okay.
So it's a 2-seat. So they've just gone for lightweight. It's a bit akin to some of the stuff that's gone before. Like remember the McGann trophy stuff.
Oh yeah.
Oh God, what was one of the mini ones? Did they strip out some rear seats in that as well?
Oh, isn't the GP?
That was it. Yeah. So they're
basically a track car.
Yeah, and this is what they're doing with that. So yeah, I just thought as we praised them and then got grumpy with them in an instant again. Now they've just rubbed salt in the wounds.
They have. They've produced something else you really, really want but can't have.
Yeah, just going right. Well, it looks really cool. We've stripped it out even more, and you still can't have it.
We're going to get annoyed with them in a minute.
Yeah. And they're saying it was like shipping with I think they boosted the torque, and I think they've tweaked the gearbox a little bit as well. Say tweak is still a manual gearbox.
Well, that would fit in a car like that. Yeah,
and it's still the OEM tires have changed, so it comes with Cup 2s on it. So like,
wow,
whoa.
okay.
Yeah, this means business.
Proper, yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, still not.
Still can't have it.
No, but it looks tremendous. I mean, the outside styling hasn't particularly changed. It's just a bit more of a focus on. It's going to be brilliant.
Do you think there's going to be more editions?
I don't know. There's this. I just don't understand why it's like. Well, we've taken the Corolla. We've made it really unnecessary and powerful and look brilliant. We've made a Corolla look brilliant, and you can't have that. Yeah, I don't. That's for America. I still don't know if America want this.
No, that's not an American car, is it? They've misjudged that, I think. I wonder if they will eventually bring it here anyway.
Well, I suppose. Why wouldn't they? I mean, it's not go. Oh, we could only bring a few over, maybe, and go. Well, yeah, but the GR86 that was sold in hundreds,
yes,
not thousands, and they've all gone. Why not do the same with this? The exact same thing would happen.
Yeah, it would. That would absolutely sell, and I'm not sure it would. Okay.
No, I don't know.
I don't understand that.
I mean, we do have American listeners. Are we talking nonsense? Do tell us.
Yes.
Yes.
That would be genuinely interesting to know. Yeah. Yeah, because they're getting it. So.
Yeah. Do you want it? There you go.
Presumably, do you want it, sir?
Yeah.
Not
Are they going to get that reference?
No, of course they're not.
Mind you, I tell you, Johnny Depp. I know that's a bit.
Oh, don't take us into that.
No, I was just going to say that Johnny Depp loved the Fast Show.
Did he
appear? Do you remember I think it must have been like the final episode. He appeared in that sketch. He was such a fan of the show.
I don't remember that. Blimey.
He starred in it for the "All Suits You, Sir" bit.
Wow.
Yeah.
It completely passed me by.
There we go. No, I wasn't going down the old defamation trial and such likes.
No. Can of worms.
I mean, you say can of worms. I couldn't give a shit.
There is that as well.
Yeah, it's like
provided some mild amusement, hasn't it? But yes,
yes. Someone can afford better lawyers than someone else. Let's go with that, shall we?
Yeah, that's what's happened there. Yeah.
So yeah, all right. Well, let's get away from that sharpish. Porsche.
Oh, we haven't talked about them for a bit.
No, we haven't actually. I tell you what. There's a name synonymous with Porsche in the racing world called Manthey.
Is that?
Yeah, they run racing cars for them. Interestingly, this weekend, this is not what I'm going to talk about, but at the time of recording this, the Saturday and Sunday previous to this was the Nürburgring 24-hour.
It was, even I.
And I think I watched a lot of it. Really a lot of it.
Yeah.
And Manthey went out really early on. Massive crash. Because they won the previous year, and I was sat there thinking, oh, they're going to do this again. My money's on them. Love a bit of that. That car looks brilliant. Bang, crash. That's in several pieces. He was fine. He was fine. Not an issue. However, right, for road cars, if you've got yourself a 992 GT3, they've got a performance kit for you. It's various tweaks on the car.
Mm-hmm.
But what they've done is being Manthey, they've taken it around the ring. And what we're all really interested in is, yes, we've made it lighter. Yes, there's some performance tweaks, but we've shaved 4 seconds off.
That's quite a lot.
Well, yeah, you think, well, it's not too shabby at all. But the interesting thing is, this is a sub 7-minute car.
Yeah, that around the ring, that is fast.
That's proper fast.
Yeah,
and
it is.
You go, right, well, and this is not a hypercar. This is not we got massive engine and hybrid power and anything. This is naturally aspirated flat six.
Yeah.
And this is just, yes, please.
Yeah. You like that?
Yeah, and the fact that while it is Manthey, but they are so ingrained with Porsche, you can believe you can actually go to your Porsche dealership and order your Manthey kit.
Oh, very good. Very good. Well, that gives you a certain peace of mind, doesn't it?
That's it. It's an approved kit that wouldn't, as obviously this won't invalidate your warranty, which is
there's warranty. Well, how about that?
Big consumer advice right here.
That's proper. That is, yeah. If you're talking about warranties, then we are dispensing.
We've gone Quentin Wilson, haven't we?
We have got yes. Stick a private plate on it, and the neighbours will never know. Yes, all of that.
Yeah. They might know with this one. I think it's not subtle.
Yeah. No.
But I think if you had the wherewithal, this would be it. If you wanted a GT3, you go, I'd have this one. I want the one that's been touched.
I want that one.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, you would, because it's like the aero tweaks on it as well. They've got the more aerodynamic wheels on it as well. It's and
nothing is unfiddled.
No, they've been. It's very German. It's it's all done very efficiently.
It is perfect.
But it is. You can't argue with it.
Yeah.
I'll have a bit of that.
That does sound like your kind of thing.
Yeah, I think you'd enjoy that as well, though.
Oh,
it comes back to, when we were talking about tuning houses that we would appreciate and ones that we wouldn't.
We did, yeah.
It's not, I mean, I wouldn't go as far as say they're a tuning house, they're a racing team, but this is...
Yeah, tuning house is not the right description, no.
But yeah, well, it's in this. There's a similar vein. There's a bit of crossover there in there.
Yes.
So
yes, because we were talking about Mount Tune, weren't we? Which
then we had a bit of Litchfield as well, and it's like
right.
whatever. Yeah. But there you go though, because we were on about Mount Tune. You can have that on your Fords and your warranties intact.
Yes, it's the same thing. Yeah.
So there you go, and more consumer advice. Brilliant.
Oh, we're all over this.
We are. Yeah, we can't help it. I'll tell you what then. I suppose everyone else has spoken about it. We should maybe mention it briefly. The Defender 130 that everyone seems to have moaned about.
Oh, yes.
Do you want a long Land Rover?
Really?
No.
Not sure I want a short Land Rover, to be honest.
So, I'm
all
right.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not mad keen on the new Defender anyway. And gluing a bit more of it on the back.
It looks shite.
Yeah,
Let's be honest.
Yeah, it does. I was going to skirt around it.
I don't know. I thought let's have this head on. I'll tell you what, though.
Yeah.
Like you said, I don't know if I'm keen on the new Defender. I had this discussion the other day, and I think I would have accepted it more if it wasn't badged a Defender.
Yeah, I think that's a very good point, actually. I think that's a very good point, because it's not, is it?
No.
It's too posh inside for a start.
Yeah, no farmer is using this. They're just buying an L200. Simple
you
as.
are not hosing that out.
No. No farmer gives a toss if it's got CarPlay.
Well, farmers aren't buying Land Rovers anymore anyway.
No,
they're all L200 pickups.
Yeah, of course they are. That's all they use. Unless, of course, you're Harry, then you've got a Range Rover. But
well, he's hardly representative of the average farmer, is he?
Probably not. But he's the only one I've really got exposure to. Him and Clarkson, they both use Range Rovers on the farm.
No.
that.
They're not the norm.
Actually, no, I do know an actual farmer, and he's got a rather aged Volvo S80.
Oh, well, there you go, you see. That's, yes.
Not even the estate.
Oh, very good. You get a bale of hay in there.
Probably. I've never been in it. I've seen it many times, but yeah, I've never experienced the vehicle. So
there you go.
But yeah,
no, the new Defender is not aimed at farmers. It's not. It's too expensive for a start.
I tell you what, I saw a lot of them in London.
Yeah, quite
a lot. Too many. Way too many.
That says it all, doesn't it?
Yeah.
That says it all. I think it's got the whole Mercedes G-Wagen thing going on.
Yeah, I can see it really doing that.
Yeah. Which also had a very utilitarian background, but now has been warped into something completely different.
Yes. Yeah, that's all we can say on that, because anything else that comes out of my mouth will be just venom.
Horrible.
Yeah.
Defender, I'm afraid, has become just another brand for them to try and sell. The essence of what the Defender always was is gone, and they don't really do that anymore.
But it will just sell like hotcakes. We were earlier we were on about Jag. What in the Christ are you doing? But the Land Rover bit of it is just the license to print money.
They do seem to be shifting, don't they? Yeah, and who can blame them? But
if people are buying, you crack on, because it's a name that we don't want to lose, but we don't want to lose Jag either. But let's not dwell on that again. But
no, we don't. But I do think, and there probably will be some more electric offerings from Land Rover. Although quite why it's taken them so long, I'm not sure. But they've obviously can still keep selling the petrol ones for quite a while, so they're going to do that.
They are, and we're thinking as well. While obviously we're having laws put in place about petrol engine cars, new cars being sold in 2030.
Mm-hmm.
Not every country's done that.
They haven't. No, I mean, most of Europe has.
But I think there are plenty of countries on the list that you'd be able to quite happily send some Land Rovers to without any issues and still make an absolute shed load of money.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Although there are going to be about, in fact, there already are about manufacturers' fleet emissions, so the average emissions across their whole range of vehicles. They're not going to be able to continue only making big, thirsty petrol and diesel cars.
This is true. There's got to be some shift.
They're going to have to do some electric. In that, yes, I agree with you. There will be countries where they can carry on selling the petrol stuff, diesel stuff for a long time, but they won't be able to do that from a European base unless they are also selling electric cars, because they are going to be fined beyond belief.
Yeah. Not viable.
No, they're going to have to do some electric stuff as well.
Yeah, that's fair.
And sell quite a bit of it in order to get the average down far enough that they will be allowed to continue selling the petrol and the diesels as well.
Yeah, this is also true. Yes,
so it's a complex thing. It's not just about where they can sell the cars and where they, unless they set up a manufacturing base under a different company in a different country, then they could sidestep it all. But obviously, the cost of that is enormous.
Oh yeah, that's a ball ache in itself. That is.
Yeah, so it's a complicated issue, but
yeah, it can't be. I mean, as much as it should be avoided, they will carry on doing it. Simple as at the moment.
Yeah, they will. Yeah, they will. And if that's what is going to fund them developing the next generation of vehicles, then
Yeah, fair enough. If that's the plan, then I'm all right with that.
I'm not convinced there is a plan. But
no. You do get the feeling. No, we're winging this one badly.
Yes, we don't know what the hell's going on, so we're doing this.
Yeah, let's do that. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. But the new Defender.
You can bugger off with that. Yeah. Bugger right off.
Yeah, I don't want one at all. And the elongated one is even worse.
It doesn't need to be a thing. Make it go away.
Yes.
Okay. I'll tell you what then, let's end on a cheerier topic. Well, it's cheerier for me anyway. But as we touched on with one of our other episodes again, it's nearly Le Mans.
It is.
It is. Now it's really nearly Le Mans. We are just over a week away now from race day.
Yes.
And for the first year, I've gone full prep this time.
Right. Well, except that you're not actually going.
Yeah, that's it. No, we've all said centenary.
Yes, that makes sense, doesn't it? Yeah.
So I tell you what, the reason for this is having watched Nürburgring 24 last weekend. I just thought, you know what, I'm not immersed enough. So,
are you sure about that?
Yeah, really sure. So I'll tell you what,
you haven't been buying clothing. Yeah.
Oh no, you're all right. No. I've got that already.
I know what you're. Oh, of course you have.
You know I've got all that nonsense.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah. Now
you are a real sucker for that stuff.
I love that show. I absolutely love it. But I thought, no, I'll tell you what, this is because I was sat there watching Nürburgring thinking, I need more info coming at me. Because I had the laptop out and I thought, well, no, this isn't cutting it. I said, well, I'll tell you what, I'm gonna use this as a test run kind of thing.
Okay.
So at which point I sort of spread out my stuff. I got my I've got a couple of screens on the go. I got my second one for my laptop plugged in because I got one of those little USB screens, cracking little thing.
Oh,
and
yeah.
then I've got the iPad on the go. And I go, well, that's the coffee table gone. So I said, well, what can I do about this? I said, we can't have this at Le Mans. So what I did
That's
was
messy. You can't do that.
No, don't need. So I went in the garage, seen what we had lying around. So I've built a new tabletop for the coffee table.
Okay.
So I built that so that not only is there room for additional screens, there's also a lot of room for snacks.
Oh, you do need that. That's an important issue. Yes.
So I've got that. And then
so you've expanded the available area.
I've expanded the available area by some considerable, more than double.
That's true.
It's quite, it's a nice little concoction that I've built up there. So I went and got went and got all wood and screws and bits and bobs that were in the garage.
Well, you've gone very creative there. I'm impressed.
I've gone full creative, and then I thought, well, I'll tell you what though, wouldn't it be nice? Because a little while back I bought a new telly. However, I didn't get rid of the old one.
Of course not. No.
So that I think that's going to be that. Despite going to the opticians and then saying, "No, your eyes are actually all right," I do feel like I'm living up to the name with Grandad. My eyes are shite. I think I need a new optician.
Yeah. Yeah, I've had similar issues. Oh no, 2020, but I can't read the board.
Yeah. It's like I don't get it.
No.
So yeah, I'm thinking of going for an additional telly for live timing.
Yeah. Okay.
I think that's probably wise, isn't it?
You're just going to surround yourself, aren't you, with screens and snacks, and that's it. You're away.
Well, yeah, because Kaylee's not really here. She's working all day Saturday.
Right.
It's going to be back quite late, and then is out the door at 5:30 on Sunday morning.
Oh my word! Right. Well, you're not seeing her then.
No, so this isn't going to impinge on her existence in the slightest. So if I do fill the living room with screens,
you are transforming your environment. Very good.
Yeah, it's worth a try. But yeah, I've not had a trial run yet with any of that stuff because that's more involved. I thought. So that was the start of my Nürburgring 24. Was some woodwork in the lounge while watching the race. It doesn't get any more manly than that, does it? I was having a beer at the same time.
Of course you were.
I mean, beer and power tools. That's
you're
award-winning combination.
All over that. Very good. Yeah.
It's a
Did you make sort of like grunting noises? Sort of noises?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Well, I had to bend down and get up several times. I can't do that without making a noise anymore.
That causes it. Yeah, there you go.
So yeah, there we go. I thought
your more power living room. If you used to, what's the name of that show? That American sitcom.
Oh God.
With Tim Allen in it.
Oh, Home Improvement.
That's it. There you go.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
You've gone all Home Improvement.
I have.
Very good.
So that was good. Yeah. So
just remember, don't bother measuring and cut yourself. that's the rule, isn't it?
It didn't happen there. It's happened before, obviously, but no, I got away with it that time. It's yeah. I didn't even make too much of a mess, so it's fine. So yeah, I got the new tabletop prepped. So,
I'm impressed. I'm impressed with the amount of effort that's gone into that.
Like I said, I'm going to trial run it this weekend just with some of the tech to make sure that make sure they've got all the right cables at the ready and enough power sockets available for where I want to put all the things.
If I'm out and about during the week, I might have to pop in and just have a quick gander at that.
I don't know whether I can get away with leaving it all set up. I might have to give it a trial run at the weekend, pack it away.
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, I'm gonna have to. I'll gauge that one a little bit. I'll see how I get on.
Yeah, see what you can get away with. Yeah. Well done, sir. I'm impressed.
No, you're gonna love it.
Well, I think that's probably enough of that for this week. Check us out on all the various social medias and things. Thank you very much for listening.